my name is Tara Erickson, as seen on the BYU page. It's written Tara Erickson there. My actual name is Teresa, and my married name now is Kellstrom. I'm married to Spencer Kellstrom. We got married in Manti, Utah on August 12th, 2016, during the summertime. We have three wonderful pups, Mifa, Zelda, and Tetra. Mifa is the light Shih Tzu, Tetra is the dark Shih Tzu, and Zelda is in the middle in this picture right here is the Papillon mix. They are named after Legend of Zelda characters from the video game, so we love them very much. I live actually in Dallas, Texas right now is where I'm at. Right here I have a rankings of some of the places I've lived for order from the one I love the most to the least. Home to me will always be Tennessee. I love Nashville. It's where I went to high school. It's where I have the most connection with the community. I just really love Nashville, Tennessee. Hope to be back there someday. Then next would definitely be Dallas. I do enjoy living in Dallas a lot. Same with that southern hospitality kind of feel here, and really love that. Parker, Colorado is where my husband and I met. Definitely enjoyed that one. Phoenix, Layton, and then last one being Provo. We lived in Provo for a year and a half while I was going to BYU in Provo, and just wasn't for us. Definitely missed the southern charm, so we rushed back to Nashville as quickly as we could. I was born in Moscow, Russia. My dad served a mission to Kiev, Ukraine, where he met my mom, and then they together moved to Moscow to work at the American Embassy, and that is where I was born. So I grew up speaking both Russian and English, so I speak both pretty fluently. For work, I'm a music teacher. I own my own academy called Little Scales Music Academy, a little play on words there with the word scales and my love for dragons, how to enter that in there. So I teach from my own home, and actually having a recital coming up next month. Really enjoy doing that. I teach music theory as well as piano. Some of my hobbies are horseback riding, reading, playing the piano, and playing video games. Horseback riding, I competed in barrel racing through my youth on my horse, Apollo. After he passed away, I stopped competitive riding, but still enjoy it as a hobby. Reading, listening to books. I really enjoy listening to books on audiobook. I'm very picky about my audiobook readers, though. I'm drawn to those that read with a British accent, so I'm definitely biased there. Right now I'm listening to Aragon, again, with a British accent reader, and he does a really good job. I'm really enjoying that. I play piano recreationally. My favorite composer to play is Chopin, by far, in the Romantic period. And playing and watching video games. I don't do a lot of playing, but my husband plays, and I really enjoy watching. I really enjoyed watching all the Zelda games. That's where all my dogs' names came from. I'm not much of a player, but definitely like the story arc. It's almost like an interactive book. I can interact with characters and different things. So I enjoy watching him play those. And lastly, my 10 favorite children's books. Of course, Harry Potter will always be close to my heart, my number one. I've owned many copies of the books and have been to the Harry Potter world at Universal. Always be a favorite. Aragon, again, I don't know if that's really considered a children's book. It's a pretty heavy read, but one of my absolute favorites. Fablehaven, Hunger Games, Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. Again, kind of the typical favorite lists. Little ones more unique to me. Where the Red Fern Grows will always be a favorite classic of mine. Call of the Wild, again, a classic, kind of a heavier read, but I guess still you can consider it a children's book. And then The Girl Who Loved Wild Horses. This is a picture book that I read as a child and just fell in love with it. I love the art style, has kind of a Native American art style. Definitely recommend. The twist at the end will surprise you very much, so I would definitely recommend that one. The Paper Bag Princess, again, another childhood favorite of mine. It's a picture book. Again, I think I was just drawn to the dragon in the story, but it was really fun. And, of course, The Very Hungry Caterpillar is another favorite of mine. I have that one in my library in my home. Love it very much. You can read it over and over, and it still has its charm, especially the art style is very beautiful. Well, anyway, I hope some of these favorites of my books were on your lists, and then we can talk about them later. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.